Hello, Joni McMahon here today with 12 tips on how to make money online. I hope you find them as valuable as I have found them. Tip number one, make time every single day to build your list. Building your list is your number one asset in your business online. It's like customers coming in the door if you were to have a business that was offline. So your list is your doorway to your customers. Tip number two, find a great offer to promote. If you want to be successful online, you have to have an offer that many people are looking for. So you want to find a way to get an offer that is worthy of your promotion. And I'll be going more into that another time, but the offer is the number one thing. If you don't have a great offer, you can never build your list. So these tips all go hand in hand. Tip number three, make sure you set up your autoresponder for leverage. Now, your autoresponder is an email responder system that automatically sends out emails to your list. Now, there are three autoresponders that I recommend: Aweber, GVO, and GetResponse. All of them are excellent, and I use each one of them for different reasons. For example, there are some businesses that only take GetResponse, that you can only do their business if you have GetResponse, or you can only do their business if you have Aweber. So I have three of them with three different offers in each autoresponder. So those are three. Each one of them are very good. Tip number four in making money online. You want to know and understand your customer lifetime value. CLTV is the acronym for that. Now, where I learned this is from my friend Shakir, an online marketer, and here's how he explained it. So he is in a deal where he has 312 members at the moment, and each member has paid him $25, at least $25. And so so far he has made $217,000. So the customer lifetime value is calculated by dividing the amount total that you made by $25. So each customer for him is worth $659. And you can do this for any business. This is how you calculate it. So now he can calculate how much he can spend on advertising for each $25 buyer. So for example, if he spends $1 to $6 per lead or per possible customer, he knows his cost per acquisition is possibly $659. So he doesn't mind spending that much for each possible customer. Hope that makes sense. So knowing your customer lifetime value is really important in doing any kind of business, and particularly business online. Tip number five, one of the best ways to build your list quickly is by purchasing solo ads. Now, a solo ad is a way of using other people's list to build your own. Now, there's three of the best ways I know to find solo ads are: there's a site called safeswaps.com, and on that site are many business people who have built lists, and they've even got a reputation score. So every time someone does business with them, they score them, and you can see the score. So that's an awesome place to get great solo ad providers. The second one is a service called Directory of eZines. DOE is the short form for that, and that's also an excellent place to find solo ad providers. And the last place is to go to ClickBank and look at who the vendors are that have products for sale. And very often, those are people that you would want to send your offer to. So those are 3 places to search for great solo ad providers. Tip number 6, suggestions and questions to ask any potential solo ad publisher. So let's say you found a solo ad provider that you think looks pretty good to you. Now there's some questions that you want to ask them before you do business with them. Question number 1, do you sell solo ads for your list? So, and then find out the reputation of any solo ad publisher if you can. And for example, on safeswaps.com, each solo ad provider is rated by the people who they've done business with before. And so you only want to work with people who have high scores. How many active subscribers do you have? You want to make sure that they have a responsive list. Number 3, how often do you mail out solo ads? You want to look for publishers who send out no more than 1 to 3 solo ads a week to their list. Otherwise, it means that their list is just constantly being barraged with different offers. So you want to find a solo ad provider that's really taking care of their list. Number 4, what is your average open email rate? Very important, because sometimes you can have a big list, but people don't open the emails. Number 5, how much do you charge? Another one, and you can always know that you can always negotiate with any solo ad provider. Number 6, find out when the next available spot is. If you want a solo ad right away, some vendors aren't able to provide that. So that's a good question. And number 7, find out how you submit your solo ad to them. Alrighty, those are good questions. I've used them myself. Awesome. Tip number 7. You want to see everything in the area of making money online and marketing as a test. So you put out a test to, say, a solo ad provider or to anything, any offer. You tweak it as you learn what it could be better about it. And then once you once it's tweaked and it's working really well for you, then you can scale up. But only scale up when you have really great results from your tests. In order to test, tweak, and then scale up, you're going to need a tracking program. I use Easy Tracker Pro. It's created by a great marketer and teacher, Dagan Smith. And so it has extra features that make it very supportive to all the campaigns that you set up in it. Tip number 8. In a previous tip, I mentioned the importance of having an autoresponder. It is truly a necessity if you want to do business in the online world. Now, here's a great tip about emailing people on your list. So if you have a list of, let's say, 10,000 people or 100 people, it doesn't matter the number on your list. Here is what you do. There is always a place where you can see how many people have opened your email. So you send out your first email, and then you use the feature within your autoresponder to send out a second email, but only to those people who have not opened your first one. So you'll change only the headline and send it out again. And then you do this one more time. Again, the third time, you only send it to the folks who have not opened the first 2 emails. Again, just changing the headline. Here is what you will notice. After the first email, you may have an open rate of, say, 15%, which is not unusual. After the second email, your total open rate will be another 10 to 15% approximately. And after the third email, your rate goes up again, as long as you have compelling headlines. So headlines are one of the keys to having good open rates. So always be keeping your eyes open for great headline ideas. Tip number 9. Email media traffic or solo ad traffic. Remember that that is using other people's lists that are targeted to your niche. And your niche might be the health and wellness industry, the make money online industry, the dating industry. It could be any, but you want to make sure that the list that you have is targeted to those people who are looking for that. And then you want to have them send out an email to their list on your behalf. Here is the solo ad buying method explained. So let's say you find someone who has a list with 100,000 people, or 70,000, or 300,000, doesn't matter the size, and they are in your niche, each one of these lists, and let's say it's the Make Money Online niche, which is the one I'm in with this series. You get them to send your solo ad or your email to their laser targeted list of people who can provide you traffic. So that traffic then goes to your landing page when they click on your link in your email. Then it goes to your great offer, and then they decide if they want to purchase your offer. So I hope this diagram helps to make sense of that. Tip number 10. 7 top tips in creating great emails for your list. Really important tips here. Always use a catchy headline so people want to open your email. Example, here's how to make $1,000 daily for 30 days in a row. Number 2, write a short email usually so that they click on the link in the email. It's great to have a link near the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of the email. Number 3, do not reveal what is in the link. Let your readers be curious and want to click on it. Number 4, identify your prospect's core desire. We may think it is more money, but underneath that are things like time freedom, status, significance, and a better lifestyle. Number 5, always track everything so that you know what to repeat if it works well, and then what to let go of if it's not working well. Number 6, subscribe to other people's list in your niche so you can see their emails and get some ideas from them. And number 7, create an email file of great headlines and great emails for your own reference to learn from. All right, on to the next one. Tip number 11. The most powerful words to use in any ad or email copy according to Yale research. Discover, easy, new, proven, results, money, save, free, guarantee, love, safety, and health. Each one of these words have a powerful reaction for most people. All right, so it's a great list and you can use 3 or 4 of these words in any different ad that you create. Tip number 12, the 3 pillars of online success. Number 1, make sure you have a vehicle, which is your offer. Without a great offer, you can't go anywhere. Number 2, make sure you have a great engine, which is the system with which your offer is placed. And number 3, make sure you have fuel, which is traffic to your offer. All right. I hope you enjoyed this series of tips. Thank you so much for watching them with me. You can run to becool-makemoneyonline.com for more great tips like this. Bye for now. Joni McMahon signing out.